Man, somebody is not having a good start to the new year. Huh. I bet you can pick which one of these two isn't having a good new year. Oh, stay tuned. Coach, it's time to tell y'all what's up. Oh man, LDBC. We got a lot to talk about. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison, your live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, boy, things just went from good to worse for Mark Aragon and Jackson Wink MMA. Wow. It seemed like something that, Jackson Wink and Mark Aragon, all they had to do was just simply apologize to Chris Cyborg. But see, I guess the arrogance of the gym and Mark Aragon feeling like, hey, I don't owe Chris anything. We're not going to give her an apology. And the apology that Mark gave, it was pretty much a half-hearted apology. And everybody, read right through that and realized that he was very disingenuous with that apology. And so was Jackson Wink. They didn't offer an apology. Matter of fact, Jackson Wink, they didn't give any apology. No, they just condoned what this guy did, Mark Aragon. It's going to be a bad new year because Chris Cyborg got what she wanted. That's right. Mark Aragon had his press credentials revoked by the UFC and Dana White. And I guess now they're just really trying to put their foot down with this crap. They're trying to. It's a good start. He deserved to have his press credentials revoked, okay? And this does make the gym look bad. But, Jackson Wink, they've been making themselves look bad for a couple of years now, very bad. And people, nobody really wants to call them out on their garbage. Nobody does, but the coach will. I'll call them out. Jackson Wink, they got a history. And you know what they do? They really, they offend different groups of people. They offend different groups of people, and they've been doing a good job of that. It's kind of weird. That they have so many cultures, they have so many different groups of people in their gym, but they tend to offend some of the same cultures that they bring into their gym. Huh. You got to understand a person by what they believe. You got to understand a person by what they believe. Okay? Everybody has a set of things that they believe. I got a set of things that I believe. Some things I won't do, some things I don't agree with. But when you come out publicly and you judge them, and then you make them feel like they're crap, well, that makes you just as bad as what you don't want to become. That's just the way it is. Okay? Jackson Wink, back in November, the Jackson Wink MMA Twitter account liked the tweet. They liked the tweet which African American fighter, or I don't like to use the term African American, black fighter, UFC fighter, Aljamain Sterling was referred to as the N-word. Huh. So Jackson Wink, they actually liked that. What does that tell you about them? They actually like that. Wow. Unbelievable. And I know people come on here and they'll say, well, Coach, it wasn't Jackson Wink. It wasn't Mike Winklejohn or Greg Jackson. They can't control everything that happens in their gym. But you know what? You should go and have a nice little talk. And you need to know who's running your social media account. You need to know and understand what they believe and what they stand for, because if you don't condone this, I can't find anything where they actually issue a statement. Now, I did find them issuing a statement about Chris Cyborg, which they didn't apologize for the crap that Mark Aragon made up because he was in his feelings. This guy's a simp. Straight up, he's a simp. And didn't I always tell you on this channel that a simp is the only human being on earth that can mess up a good job and make it less lucrative for himself? With Mark Aragon, probably. He'll probably still have his job at the gym, but I can tell you, it'll be less than satisfactory. And I just got a question to ask Mark Aragon. Did Chris Cyborg insult Holly Holm on the bus? Or did she do it backstage? Which one is it? Which one is it, Mark? Because you said first it was backstage according to Jackson Wink. And then you said it was on the bus. So which one is it? Not only did you make yourself look like an idiot, Mark Aragon, but you also put Jackson Wink in that light too. But Jackson Wink chooses to align with you, and they choose to support you, which means that they condone the behavior. Isn't that something, huh? Wow. Well, 2018, it's going to be an interesting year for Jackson Wink. They're on a 22-fight losing streak. That's incredible. And both of the fighters, Carlos Condit and Holly Holm, out of that gym, they lost. And also on top of that, you know, do you guys remember when Holly Holm was in a clinch with Jermaine Durandame in the 4th round? And Holly Holm's wrestling coach, Izzy Martinez, he screams out the word dyke. Wow. And Jackson and Wink, they're sitting right beside him. I guess they condoned that too, because they were, you know, visibly upset that Jermaine hit Holly after the bell. But see, that doesn't really condone them calling her a dyke. Wow. You know, people just don't want to call out Jackson Wink on that crap, but the coach will do so. He'll do so. Now, in all fairness to Jackson Wink and Mark Aragon, I gotta ask Dana White one question. Now, he put his foot down with Mark Aragon and Jackson Wink, and he was quick to do it. But what about with the racial comments towards Brazilian of Colby Covington? Or AKA Gomer Powell? I wonder what they're going to do about that. They hadn't done anything about that. But they were really, really quick to discipline Mark Aragon. Now, we all know that the history with Jackson Wink and Dana White, they're not on the best of terms. So, you know, if he can get an opportunity to stick it to Jackson Wink, oh, he's going to do it. And this is one of those times where it's much deserved. But now, what's going to happen to Colby Covington? Can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that one. And you know something else I'm going to wait for, y'all? Something else? Now, this is kind of funny, too. I'm going to wait because you know that a guy like Mark Aragon, he's going to make a response. He's going to make a response, and he's going to say something else off the wall. And it's going to visibly seem like he's being apologetic, but guess what he's going to do? He's going to put an underlining insult like he did today. Spelling Chris's name C-H-R-I-S, spelling it like the way a guy would spell her name. See, this guy thinks he's slick. He thinks that he's going to continue to insult Chris Cyborg and call her a dude and think that nobody's going to pick up on it. But the coach will. Listen to every single word. Read every single word. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.